Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. I want to welcome you back to the channel, to our weekly oracle card readings for the collective. As always, I ask what it is that Spirit would like the collective to know, what is in their highest and best interest, the focus for the coming week, and we're talking of the week of Sunday, July 9th through Saturday the 15th. So in this week's reading, I actually was guided to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle card. It's by Denise Linn. This is what the book looks like, because the back of the cards are kind of unremarkable, but the front of the book is pretty cool looking. So that is the card deck that I used to get the information, to see what is going on in the world, what we need to focus on, where our energy should be at, what might be going on with a lot of people. And the first card was called The Gates of Triumph. Success expands into your life. And that's always a very good thing. The second card is Grace and Gratitude. Can't find fault in that either. And through gratitude, your joy expands. And that's the card. And the third card was Rejuvenating Rain. Now let me tell you, living here in the desert, we need some rain, but just a steady, slow rain, not these flash flooding and dust storms that we've been having. But rain is very rejuvenating. And what this card says is it clears the past and it heals the present. So that's the card. So now let's go into the meaning. And again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is Reverend Dr. Elena Skyhawk. I do these weekly readings for the collective pretty much every Sunday. There was a period of time for like about 5 months or so that I just didn't have the energy, because I was working on a project for somebody and it took a lot of time and energy to get that project done. And then of course I fell down the stairs there and broke my elbow. Definitely was not fun. But we are now getting back into it. So if you like what you see here and it resonates with you, please hit the like and subscribe and the bell notification so that you're notified of future videos. And then when we're finished with this reading, I want to tap into something, because I've noticed it myself this past week or so. I've had other friends that have mentioned the same thing, and we finally got a kind of an update on what's going on. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too. But let's get to the card reading. So the Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. The meaning of the card: the gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Thriving is a state of mind. Accept that you can reach any goal you desire, and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, arriving in a foreign hamlet, wreaths of flower are placed around the Sacred Traveler's shoulders. The townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome and are welcoming with open arms. If a situation knocks you over, get up and brush yourself off and discover what you learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. So keep going and believe in yourself. This is what true success means. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life. They are more than you imagine. Victory, good fortune, and triumph are at hand. And I might want to add that little bit where they said accomplishment. See, now I have to put these back on. Acknowledge your accomplishments, because we have a tendency to focus on the negative. That's just what the ego does for some silly reason. It focuses more on what went wrong instead of what went right. And it's an exercise that my guides had me actually do about a month ago. Because again, I have a tendency to, oh my God, this happened, they're doing this is going on here, blah, blah, blah. And of course, when you focus on that, you get more of that into your life. And then you whine even more, complain even more, and of course you get more of what you don't want. So they had me do an exercise and write down all the accomplishments that I have ever had. I mean, going all the way back to like grade school, we're talking here. And when I got finished doing that, I was shocked at how much I have accomplished, how much I have done. And it just doesn't faze me. It's like, oh, gee, I did that. Okay, good. Now on to the next thing. Oh, gee, I did that. Oh, good. Now I got, let's go on to the next thing. And we don't stop and show appreciation to ourselves for the accomplishment we made. So it's like, pay attention to those accomplishments. Give yourself credit for what you are doing, what you have done, and even for what you're planning on doing in the future. Because you know, if you're like me, possibly a type A personality, that when you put your mind to something, it's going to get done. It might not get done today or tomorrow or next week, but it will get done. But you need to enjoy yourself along the way. And then acknowledge yourself when you have finished on what a good job you did. Pat yourself on the back a little bit. Toast yourself with a glass of iced tea or something. And then say, yes, I did accomplish this. Yes, it is a goal I set for myself, and I did it. That's something to be, not that you want to be egotistical about it, but it's something to be proud of. So when you have accomplished something, and it could be something very small. You could be hiking to the top of the mountain, and you haven't been able to do it yet because you keep stopping halfway along or 3/4 of the way and keep telling yourself you can't do it. Yeah, you can. Be careful if you're hiking up the mountain, especially if you're doing it by yourself. But you can do it. Have faith in yourself, and then you can accomplish any goal that you set for yourself. So that's my little tyrant for today, tantrum or whatever you want to call it. So we go on to the next card, which is called Grace and Gratitude. So through and that kind of ties into what we were just talking about, because through gratitude, your joy will expand. The secret to expanding joy is to cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. It's simple, easy, and so very powerful. Be grateful for as much as you can. Thankfulness is modern day alchemy. It can yield happiness, grace, and peace beyond imagination. So the Sacred Traveler wants you to know, the secret to a remarkable, fulfilling journey is to allow gratitude to flood you at every juncture. No matter what twists and turns there are in the road, whether you are comfortable or uncomfortable, whether you are confident or unsure of yourself, no matter what you are experiencing, even if your challenges seem insurmountable, feeling grateful will ease any challenge, replace darkness with light, and allow you to hear the chorus of the angels. Your entire life can transform when you take time to fully, deeply, and profoundly allow the grace of gratitude to fill you. And it just makes you feel good. I mean, who doesn't love to have joy in their life? Call on the hummingbird. That'll really bring some joy into your life, because that's what they're all about. And I don't know if you've ever talked to hummingbirds or actually had a hummingbird fly into your apartment like I have. It just, even my cats loved it. Oh my God, they were just like flying all over the place trying to catch the bird. And the bird kept nosediving down to the cat. Finally managed to get it out of the apartment. But the cats got excited. They were, instead of just laying around in the heat of the day, they were jumping. They were having fun. They were chasing each other. They were just sitting there staring at the bird like, what the heck, Mom? There's a bird in the house. So again, call on hummingbird energy for joy and happiness. They will immediately respond to you. Our third card was the Rejuvenating Rain, which is about clearing the past and heal the present. So physical and emotional healing is occurring. There is a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds and even a release of past life limitations. It's happening. All is forgiven. Absolve yourself. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. And the Sacred Traveler wants you to know, in order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. This card indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve you or support you. It can also indicate clutter clearing. And I know that part because I'm still doing a lot of clutter clearing, whether it's through my computer files, paper files, old clothes, old stuff that, oh, what do I have 3 of these for? I only need 1. And then finding a new home for them. So it's like clear your space, because energy gets stuck in a cluttered home. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter. It's time to release it and allow the cleansing, metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body while old emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field. Use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower. Swim in the sea or run in the rain. All of those sound like fun, especially the running in the rain part. I love the rain. So again, these are the cards for this week. Gates of Triumph. Grace and Gratitude. And Rejuvenating Rain. And I hope that you all have a very wonderful week coming up. First full week of, oh no, this is the first full, we just went through the first full week of August. But the other thing I wanted to mention, because a lot of people are experiencing it, and you might be too, and it's about some of the ascension symptoms that people are experiencing, or they're experiencing things and they don't exactly understand what they are. Even I question it sometimes because I'm like, oh my God, what in the world is going on? Because again, the planets can affect us. Because you have to remember, we're mostly water. Our bodies have more water in them than people think. So we are, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but we are like connected to the moon. We're connected to the oceans. And so during a full moon, the ocean is affected by the forces, the energetic forces of the moon, just like we are. But we're also affected by planets that go into retrograde, come out of retrograde, or they have a special alignment in the sky that hasn't happened in how many ever years you want to look at. But there's also something called the Schumann resonance, which also affects us, and it's mostly caused, it's in the earth, but it's mostly caused by lightning strikes hitting the earth and the crystals and everything in the earth, and it shakes the earth up inside. But we, because we are connected again to earth, just like we are to the moon and the other planets, the energy can affect us. So it can affect us in ways of either not getting any sleep at all because the energy is so high. That happens to me a lot with when the full moon is out, or the new moon, or thunderstorms. The energy is so powerful, it just like, it's like little antennas go out. But it can affect your sleep. It can affect your clarity, your concentration. It can affect fatigue. You could feel a lot of fatigue in your body as your body is adjusting to these energies that the earth is going through. And from what I was reading today, is they're not exactly what is going on, but like last night, there was over 6 hours of time during the night where the resonance just went like full blast. And so it could affect your sleep. It could make you sleep a lot, or it might affect you in a way that you can't sleep at all. And then you have the planets that are going into alignment or coming out of alignment, or like I said, into retrograde or out of retrograde. But we also have the Lion's Gate coming up on Saturday, the 8th. Happens every year. A portal opens, floods the earth with tons of energy, and if you're an empath, you're going to feel that energy, and it's going to affect you in ways, again, that could make you tired, it could make you overexcited, it could give you so much energy you can't, you don't know what to do with yourself. So just be aware that if you're feeling really like you're dragging and you just can't get out of bed, or you don't have any energy, or you feel like you don't have any motivation, there might not be anything wrong with you. It just might be your body is reacting to the energies of the planet, the energies of Mother Earth, the moon, the eclipses, because we're going into eclipse season as well. Those will also affect your body. And as you get more in tune and a higher level, as you keep clearing out old junk, you can do that clutter clearing, like it was saying to here in the Rejuvenating Rain, your energy is going to start shifting, and it's going to start getting lighter. But if the energy of where you're living at, or the people you hang around with, or your job is lower vibrational energy, it's going to try to pull you back down. So just be aware that the planetary changes that are going on, the storms that are going on, the retrogrades of the different planets as they go in and out, especially Mercury. It affects everything, especially computers, anything electronic, it will affect it. And the funny thing is, it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. It actually, because when I first started metaphysical studies 30 plus years ago, people would talk about Mercury retrograde. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. Well, now, after working with the planetary systems and the planets and stuff for all these years, it's like, oh yeah, it really does affect, because I can always tell when the moon is full. I don't even have to go out and look outside. I know, I can feel it in my body. If Mercury goes into retrograde, I know, because I start having problems with my phone. I start having problems with my computer. Communication goes haywire. People get upset for no reason. People get mad at you for no reason. You get mad at people for no reason. It just, the way that the energies work on the planet. And that's something you have to get not necessarily used to, but you have to understand. So again, if you don't know anything about this Schumann resonance, look it up, and it'll talk to you about what it is, about the lightning strikes, how it hits the earth, but how it affects people, giving you sleepless nights, fatigue, and all these other symptoms. So they could be ascension symptoms, but they also could be caused by the Schumann resonance. So I just wanted to kind of like tap in and let you guys know that. So if you have any questions about why you might be feeling so tired, it is definitely something to look into. And on that note, I think we will close. And I do want to wish you all a very happy, safe week. And remember, walk in beauty. Always walk the sacred path of love. Bye for now.